I listened to the calendar that North Carolina Extension Office puts out, and they're like, yeah, you can plant it now. They lied.
Yay!
Our garden is doing pretty well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's going. It's been warm and sunny, and then it's supposed to not be warm and sunny. So
we're supposed to get a frost in the next 2 days.
Yeah, tomorrow night and Saturday. So we're kind of out here scrambling, trying to make sure that our corn that has now decided to sprout does not die.
It has not sprouted, and we're like, sweet.
Maybe we'll get past the frost.
We'll get past this little frost that's coming. Just, you know, it's how it goes.
Yeah.
Came out here last night, and there's little corn sprouts. So we're gonna throw together some stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Try to make like a row cover.
Yeah.
On short notice, we couldn't get any agribond or anything that would, you know,
would work.
So we have some fencing wire and some drop cloths.
Plastic drop cloths.
Plastic drop cloths, and we're gonna rig up some row covers real quick.
Yep. Hopefully we have enough.
Don't need much, just enough to, you know, keep the frost off.
Exactly. And then we'll do our green beans too, because I really don't want to have to plant those a third time.
Yeah, we planted them because it was like, we might be able to get away with it. It's like, you know, 80 degrees.
Well, I listened to the calendar that North Carolina Extension Office puts out, and they're like, yeah, you can plant it now. They lied. So I lost like half my green beans, and then I replanted, and they're starting to come up, and then the frost is coming. So
it's one of those things. We should have listened to the old timers, because we've heard from several old timers that live in the area that are like, yeah, you don't plant yet.
Yeah, so don't always go off your last frost date. And I know it's a suggested last frost date, but coming from where we were, like, it was spot on. So I guess I just took that to assume that it meant spot on everywhere. That was a lie, and now I'm regretting it. But it's okay. Things are still growing, and we still have plenty of time. So let's get this done and see if it works, hopefully.
Okay, I'm gonna get this away so if it's spraying on my things.
Spraying on my things? Okay.
I mean, it is wire.
I should back up.
Oh, good. No springy.
No springy. Okay. Awesome. Should work like we want it to.
I think it's gonna work the way we want it to.
Hopefully.
So we're just gonna make little arches out of this heavy duty fence wire.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, our corn's not super tall.
No, it's not.
You can barely see it, actually.
I figure it's got a stab in the ground. Let's see if these wire cutters will work on this stuff. Oh yeah,
ta-da!
like a charm.
Yay!
So, you know, a couple feet of wire.
Yeah, that should work.
Maybe straighten it out a little bit. I think this will work.
It should. Sweet.
I think that'll work.
I think so too. Right on.
Cool. I'll cut a whole bunch of these.
Okay, cool. Pinch yourself. So we got the green beans covered. Had to do some plastic. We can't keep them covered right now because it's too hot. They'll roast to death, and that would be the opposite of what we want to do, but they'd still be dying. So either way, they'd be dying, which is terrible. But we got it ready to go. And then the corn tonight we'll cover. We got all the hoops set in place, and that took all of like 10 minutes.
Right.
That was super easy.
We had priced buying row cover arches.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, for
I mean,
what they are.
weren't ridiculously expensive, but it was like, I feel like we could make these.
We bought a couple rolls of wire.
Yeah.
From Tractor Supply, and about 10 minutes with some snippers. We got all of our arches. We've got more than enough.
More than enough.
Which I'll use the wire eventually.
Yeah.
Like, you know, winter. I
Right.
would like to be able to have some greens in the ground.
Yeah.
So we will use them again.
Yeah.
And
I'm
pretty happy with that buy.
Yeah. I mean, there was $17 for, it was like 171 feet, I think. So we only cut up one roll out of the 3 we bought. So that was a pretty good purchase.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just wait until later this evening and get everything covered, and hopefully that will get us through this cold snap.
This odd, like, random, that's all right.
It's weather. This is farming, right?
Hey, it's nature.
It's nature. Thanks, nature.